I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris, oh why do I love Paris? A long way from my home in Greenwich Village and the piano bars there, I'm singing at a garden party for some friends where I meet Patrick. Patrick, très chic Patrick. He invites a few of us back to his art gallery on the Rue de Rivoli. Patrick is small and wispy. He's a combination of Truman Capote and Tinkerbell.
Well, darling, let me show you what I bought at Sotheby's in New York years ago.
Patrick lugs out an antique mahogany box with twisted brass snake ornamentation around the corners. He inserts a skeleton key with a matching snake on the handle. These are from Joan Crawford's costume jewelry collection. He pulls out a heavy, one-of-a-kind, rhinestone-encrusted bib, and he hooks it around his neck. The bitch's jewels. I just had to have them. You know, Andy and I went to the auction, and Andy would be Andy Warhol, and I bought the whole collection, and the press stopped us as we were leaving. Mr. Bertrand, what will you do with Joan Crawford's costume jewelry? I will wear, of course. Then he takes out a braided choker made from copper and navy glass beads, and he puts it around my neck. There, darling. I want you to have this one. Every diva needs jewels. As an Italian girl growing up in New Jersey, the most exciting piece of jewelry I owned was a charm bracelet I got for my 16th birthday with a little gold Eiffel Tower. Joan Crawford's jewels? How long will you be staying in Paris, darling? Well, as a matter of fact, I'm actually on a mission to launch my career as a makeup and hairstylist, so hopefully for a while. It wasn't that long ago I was working the Lancome counter at Bloomingdale's on 59th Street. What? Darling, it's Fashion Week. I have a VIP ticket to the Kenzo show, and I'll be out of town. You take it. You'll have a ball. Oh, and you must go see Jean-Claude at Faces Agency. I hear he's the biggest. Perhaps he can help you. I'm in Paris, sitting in a private atelier with 18th century French paintings on the walls. I'm sipping fine champagne with Joan Crawford's jewels around my neck, and now I have a VIP ticket to the hottest designer collection. I'm in the front row at the very end of the runway in a massive white hall. The stage consists of huge white columns with flowing white fabric. The place is packed and the crowd's abuzz. I'd love to be working backstage, but meanwhile, I'm in VIP land. Just across from me on the other side of the runway is the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine, Anna Wintour, unmistakable with her classic bob haircut, bangs, and trademark dark sunglasses. To her right is Diana Ross, and to her left, it's Princess Diana. Royalty trifecta, Motown queen, the future Queen of England and the Queen of Ice. Be cool. The butterflies in my stomach feel like eagles flying around in there. Photographers all lined up, lock-loaded and ready to go with their long camera lenses. The lights fade to black. Frank Sinatra's voice croons "Fly Me to the Moon" on the loudspeaker, and the lights come up. A salvo of young models prance out onto the runway in fun leopard leggings and stretchy leopard tops. Their spots are brilliant: bright green, canary yellow, fire engine red, electric blue. They're wearing platinum short bobbed wigs. I'm curious to see what the bobbed Ice Queen will do. Her face is a stone. Motown Queen is grinning a little bit. Princess Di is sitting forward with a big smile, grinning from ear to ear, a dazzling smile. And I'm crying from excitement as camera shutters pop off like machine gun fire. Salvo after salvo of brilliant color exploding towards us. Blazing red, double-breasted jackets with yellow tops peeking through. Fuchsia miniskirts, purple shoes. Each girl wearing a red, yellow, or green felt fedora hat. Fireworks! All at once, they disappear. The hall fades to black. The sound of an exotic reed instrument, like a snake charmer's horn, cuts through the darkness, hypnotic and haunting, plaintive and driving, percussive beat of drums building, photographers all reloaded and ready. The lights come up slowly, and smoke billows out from both sides of the stage. They appear like a desert mirage. They seem to be floating down the runway, draped in luscious, crepey fabrics that are pink and periwinkle, diaphanous silks that look like ribbons of cotton candy spun around bodies to create a flowing silhouette. Lavender, luscious, crepey silk, shiny steel blue satin, and soft seafoam green fleecy materials. Some with boxy faux fur hats and white and soft pink, a jewel brooch strategically placed. Thick bunches of lusciousness wrapped around their heads and necks as they float towards us at the end of the runway, landing at the end of the runway, creating a tableau. Turning, and then floating back like pastel clouds. The makeup. Their skin is pale. No blush or lipstick color at all. Just the eyebrows accentuated with a dark brow pencil make the eyes the focal point. Brilliant, brilliant. All at once, the desert princesses take leave of us. And then Iman emerges last. Draped in bright scarlet crepe de jean, she is a Bedouin butterfly. A transparent tulle veil with tiny gold beads covers her face. From the front of her hairline to the back of her neck, another shiny satin scarf with tiny white and yellow marigold flowers. A third shocking pink scarf joins the first two veils, is gathered, intertwined, and wrapped around her neck. A twisted scarf sculpture framing her face. Iman glides down the runway like an undulating black panther. She pierces the hall with her presence like the Red Sea parting. Every eye drawn to her like a magnet. Iman is beaming, a serene, knowing smile. I'm watching like a hawk to see what will happen when she stops in front of the royal trifecta. Her laser beam gaze pierces the veil over her face. Both Dianas are smiling with big eyes, and the Ice Queen slowly melts a smile. Then, Iman turns her gaze in my direction. I'm dead, in the most pleasing way. Alors, I see that you only have some test photos in your book. Where are the tear sheets? I'm in the offices of Faces Makeup and Hair Agency. The owner, Jean-Claude, books artists for Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, all the fashion shows. Tall and skinny with a worn and weathered face. He has a long nose and big puffy bags under droopy eyes. He's smoking a gitane, silently flipping through my book. There's an enormous ash on the end of his cigarette as he slowly turns the pages of my book. Well, yeah, I haven't yet worked on a magazine job, so I don't have any work to tear out of the magazine to put into my portfolio yet. Oui, that's your problem. Can't book a job for the magazines unless you have a tear sheet in the book, and you don't have a tear sheet in the book without a job. It's a problem. It's your problem. Yeah, well, a little problem. But surely you can tell from my work that the work is good. Your makeup is... it's too much makeup. It's too dramatic. For high fashion editorial, the makeup must be natural. This is... it's too much. There's that moment. Yes. Well, oh, the makeup must be natural. I can do natural makeup, that's easy. I just need a chance. I just want to show you. Oh, oui. I know what you want. But you have a problem. You want me to take you on. You want to come here to Paris and you want me to book you. So you can make nice French tear sheets and go back to New York and make a lot of money. Oh, oui. I know what you want. But you have a problem. Go to Milan. Maybe it's better for you there. I have nothing for you here. I love Milano in the springtime. I get to Milan, and after much hunting, I find the Battaglia Makeup and Hair Agency. I walk in unannounced. Sergio, the head booker, is seated behind his desk and he's on the phone. He's wearing a navy blue sports jacket over a crisp white dress shirt. He has a dark curly mullet, which in '86 is actually quite cool. An Italian chiseled jawline and big blue eyes. The other booker is a young woman seated at a desk opposite him, on the phone, obviously with the same person. She has beautifully manicured hands with beige nail polish and a creamy linen dress. Her hair is swept up in a high ponytail, and she could be a model herself. Roberto, what is your problem? You must show up and do your job. Oh, I think maybe you are a big prima donna. Roberto, this is Vogue Italia. You must show up and do your job. Go there now, subito. They're waiting for you. You cannot party all night long in a discotheque and not show up. Stanzo! Porco miseria. They turn to me. Ciao. Chi è? Ciao! My name is Katerina, and I am a makeup and hair stylist, and I am looking for an agent to represent me. And my father's Italian, too. Was, he's dead now. My mother's Italian, she's still alive, but she was born in Brooklyn. They just stand there staring at me. Yeah, he was born in a little town, southern Italy, on the Amalfi Coast, between Salerno and Naples. I came all the way from New York. Actually, I went to Paris first, and they told me I should come to Milano. So here I am. Perhaps you're looking for another makeup and dependable makeup and hairstylist? They look at me. They look at each other. Then they look back at me. Ciao, Bella! You are a makeup artist. See, like I said, I do hair too, strong in both. What is your name? I am Caterina Gorga. Oh, piacere, I am Sergio. And this is Franca. Please, come in, come sit down. Caterina. Cati, you want an espresso? Do you have a book? See, I'd love an espresso. Yes, here's my book. Franca starts to flip through the test photos in my portfolio. She pauses to examine my makeup application, the creativity and styling of my hair, designs. She comes to the end. No tear sheets? Well, no. Actually, I haven't yet worked on a magazine job yet. But I can tell you this, I'm very responsible, and as you can see, I can do good hair and makeup. She hands my portfolio to Sergio. He starts to flip through the portfolio. Cati. Not so easy. Very nice, very strong hair and makeup. But, Cati, you need editorial tear sheets in your portfolio. I don't know that I can get you work with this book. I know, catch-22. But if you give me a chance, I promise not to disappoint you both. Piacere? Just then the phone rings. Pronto? Sì. Mi dispiace, Mario. Oh, certo. Ciao. Okay. We're gonna give you a try. I have a job. Today. Now. Sì. Oh, I'm so sick of Roberto. You go now to 500 Via La Monica to the studio of Mario Monti. It's Vogue Brides magazine. Very editorial, Cati, very natural makeup, okay? Sì, Cati, very natural makeup for this. Mario trusts me and my artists, okay? Okay, you understand? Capito? Buona fortuna, Cati, e benvenuto a Milano. Grazie. You won't be disappointed, I promise.